All right, I just want to have a conversation with you, man. That's all. Cody. Well, Cody, I think it's best we talk about it, man. You're only 25 years old. I just want to get the address with you, man. We can just talk over there about it. But, Cody, I think, Cody, I think it's best we discuss this, man. I mean, we have your license plate, we have your name and everything. We have your mom's name. We just want to talk about it, bro. That's all. All right. Oh. Cody, I'm willing to talk to you in private about it, just one-on-one. I just want to get it addressed with you. Obviously. Okay. Do you want us to put the cameras away?
Oh.
Distance?
Okay.
We can do that. Okay. Well, I'm not going to walk and talk, but if you're willing to face that, so your face isn't on it, that's totally fine. They can just be at a distance. I don't mind that. Cool?
What do you want to talk about?
Okay. Well, let's go in that corner over there, and then they can just stay on this corner so you're at a distance, and we can just hash it out, man. All right. Can we stop here?
Talk for a second.
Okay. Well, obviously you can do whatever you want, Cody. Like, you don't have to talk to me. It's voluntary, but I obviously don't have to talk to you either, right? Like, yeah. I think.
What's up? Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you actually only 25?
I'm 24.
24. Okay, dude, you're still young, man. Like, I'm not trying to. I don't think this should come crashing down on you. I don't think this should be the end all be all, bro. You're only 24 years old. I think we can just get this hashed out. Okay, I have no problem with that.
What kind of hash out are you talking about?
Hashed out is in just to get it addressed. Obviously not physical. Like, I'm not here to hurt you or anything like
Are you
that.
talking about like prison time, or are you talking about?
No, dude. I mean, I can't. I mean, I don't have any. I have no ability to do that. But, yeah, I just think we just get it addressed, man. That's all. Like, just kind of figure out how this happened, if it'll ever happen again. That's it.
No, after this, it definitely won't.
Okay. Well,
Definitely broke my trust in people, but
I hear you, man. I hear you.
I also get it, because I mean, this is something that I guess it is. I should have gotten something.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Do you actually work at a steakhouse, by the way?
No, I do work in a restaurant, just not a steakhouse.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you working in a restaurant because that's how my stays fat. So I appreciate you doing that genuinely. My name is Gordon, though. I'm sorry to meet you under this circumstance. Do you play Destiny?
I have very little.
Okay. What games do you play?
A little bit of everything, honestly. Mostly survival.
Okay. Cool. Do you play Ark at all?
A tiny bit.
Yeah, that's my gig. But what system?
Xbox used to be PC.
Got you. Yeah, I'm a PS4 guy. Well, not 4, but 5. You get it. But anyway, yeah, man. So I just kind of want to figure out, like, dude, like, you're too young. Like, we can get it turned around for you, obviously. Like, how did this stuff all start for you?
Honestly, I don't really know. Just seeing the fake stuff online. I'm sure you being a gamer, you've seen the hentai stuff.
Oh, okay.
It started with that, and then on a rare occasion, flipping through standard, you see something a little younger.
Okay.
And that's how it started.
So it's just kind of like uncontrolled clicking in a way.
Yeah.
That
happens.
happens, man. Do you know how long ago this was? Because usually it happens when people are like 15, 16.
Yeah, about a year ago, honestly.
Really?
Like I said, like you've probably seen them there. Sorry, choking on chip.
No, you're good, man. I know you're trying to barf in my face or anything, but
my nieces, I've seen them. I feel here or there. Would have actually gone through with anything with them? Probably not.
Sure.
Even though, like I said, there were cameras.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I could have with them.
Why do you think it stopped at feeling on their? Like, why do you think it didn't go further than that?
Honestly, I don't know. May I ask what this is all for?
Well, basically, I'll look at you right now. Look, dude, if you were 45 years old, driving around in an ice cream truck around the elementary school, I think we'd be handling this a little bit differently. You know what I mean? I think I think you could agree with that, right? But you're 24. I mean, you have your whole life ahead of you. Dude, being young and I don't think should be a knock for this. You know what I mean? I think if we learn from it, it's fine, right? Like, I'll look this way. Maybe you need help, not trouble. And if that gets it to stop, I'm cool with that, man. Like, because in the end, I'm sure you wanted to stop. We wanted to stop.
Yeah.
So it's how we get this resolved, right? I mean,
that was the first time I've ever even responded to anybody.
There you go.
On that site, I just happened to see her invitation, and something just made me click. I don't know if it was to lead me to this,
right,
or to lead me to something else, but this is where it ended up.
I mean, maybe this was meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. But I am curious. Obviously, I know you're not out to hurt any kids, but like, what do you think the best reason would be that it would just stop on rubbing their? Like, why not farther? And I'm not knocking you for not going farther. Obviously, you don't want you to. But why do you think it stopped at that?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it was partially guilt,
Okay.
or if it was lost interest.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know.
And how? So it was one. I mean, it wasn't that many kids. Honestly, it's not like you're baby. It's not like you're at the daycare or anything. I mean, how many was it? Just what? A couple?
She had totally 3.
Okay, so there's only 3 of them that it happened to.
It only happened to one of them. The second one, like I said, that was standard holding.
Sure.
Holding them like anyone else.
Got it. If I may ask, and again, I'm not trying to antagonize, and I actually appreciate it happening when they are too young to remember. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, if you do it when they're 10 years old, well, they could be traumatized, but when they're 2, it's like, what do they know? If they were, like, how old was she when, I guess you kind of rubbed there?
I'd say probably about 2.
2? Okay. Not trying to knock, how many times did it happen?
Probably 3 or 4.
Oh, that's not even that bad.
Honestly, I didn't have much interaction with the kids.
Okay.
I worked almost every day from the time I woke up to the time I got to bed.
No, nobody wearing a Destiny shirt works. Stop lying to me.
Back then I wasn't even into video games back then.
Okay.
Just simply trying to get out of there and into my own place. So
There
I
you go.
stuck to work.
There you go.
And anytime they asked me to babysit,
Yeah.
I would while they ran to the store or whatever.
So that was just your sister's kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay. God, you kind of look Amish. Do you come from like a big family, or
No, not really.
how many? What? Nah, you gotta have like you probably have like 10 brothers, 10 sisters. You're probably being humble about it.
Nah.
How many sisters do you have, bro? You got 2. Okay, so it was like the older one or the younger one?
Older.
Oh, okay. So you have a younger sister too?
Yeah, she's 2 years younger than me.
Got you. Okay. Does she have any kids of her own yet, or?
No.
God, do you have any kids of your own? Or?
No.
Got it. Working on it, or? One day, hopefully.
Honestly, at this point, I don't know. Especially with this. I still get some mental help.
Yeah.
Because, this isn't what I wanted.
Right, of course. Like, so do you actually consciously think about that? Like, hey, man, I don't want to have kids until I get this sorted out.
Yeah.
I respect that, man. I really do.
With this situation, like I said, I don't even know why I clicked on it. It just brought me to it.
Right. It happens, man. It happens. So did that situation, God, I just hate to, I'm kind of an empathetic guy. I just hate to kind of refer to people as, oh, the person, oh, it, or oh, the kid, just for whatever, just so we can actually, have an authentic conversation. What was the kid's name? Like, just so I can call her that instead of the kid. That just sounds demeaning,
Sorry. Nerves are shot
dude,
now.
you're fine, man. Just for conversation's sake, what was your name?
Yeah.
Okay, and that was the kid or your sister?
The kid.
Okay, so just so if your sister comes up again, I don't want to just call her your sister. I don't want to think of her as just a lesser person. Like, what's the older sister's name?
That was
You're fine, man.
Extremely dry.
Yeah, you're good, man. How did you find out my middle name? Is that short for Andrea?
Yeah.
Okay. So is she married now?
Yes.
Okay. She living down in the Peach State, or is she up here in Nothing Land?
Arizona.
She's in Arizona.
Yeah.
So is that where? So you were in Arizona when it happened?
Yeah, that was Georgia.
Oh, you were in Georgia.
She moved to Texas about a year ago.
We're in Texas. I'm actually from Texas. Swear.
All right, no, I said Arizona.
Okay. Well, I'm not from Arizona.
So many different things.
Yeah.
She's in Arizona. Her 14-year-old's mother is Texas.
Okay.
They lived there for like 3 months.
Right.
And then they moved to Arizona.
So, got it. So we're in. I've been to Georgia a couple times. I got some family down. You know where Ringgold is? No. All the way north by Tennessee, like near Chattanooga. What part?
Far south.
What part of Georgia?
Georgia line. Small town called Thomasville.
Thomasville. Yeah. Okay, so that's where. I guess that's where the little mishap happened in Thomasville.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what's up, guys? So yeah, that's another pedo who We've got the mom in person for and the 2 decoys, all from 3 separate states to come make this happen. And you heard what he just admitted to. I'll give a little spoiler. He does get arrested. He gets charged with 10 felonies, and they're going to be looking at stuff that he just... you all just heard him say. So look, it is expensive to make this happen, but we're happy to do it. But we can only do it with your help. So if you want to join locals in the pinned comment, of course, you can see this full video early and uncensored. See tons of videos early and uncensored. And of course, help us travel the most and catch the sickest to put people like this monster away. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, but go to the pinned comment and join up on locals. How long ago was that?
It's probably 5 years ago now,
Okay.
at least.
Got it. All right. Well, cool. Well, not cool, but you know, it is what it is. All right. Well, so it's kind of so that incident was before we've kind of found this, I guess, this cheese pizza stuff online.
Yeah, for myself, yes.
Fair enough. Obviously, I think the internet leads people down a bad path.
Yes.
Yeah, shouldn't be. Where's the first place you saw cheese pizza online?
Probably the messaging site or the image site that I met whoever she is now. I don't know if that's, I doubt that's her name, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Her actual name's Maxie, man. It's not clear. I mean, you're being honest with me.
I mean, I'm just skeptical. It's not her name.
Yeah, well,
and I understand that. But her identity.
Well, I'm not gonna give you your last name, but her name is Maxie.
First name, I mean, there's still ways.
Well, okay.
So,
well,
I mean,
actually,
yeah.
well, you're right, because you told her your name was Maxwell, so you think I'd be saying Maxie, but no, I'm genuinely being serious. Okay, so cheese pizza was first seen on that Russian site.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty bad site then, huh?
It definitely is. People with that interest are going to find it, are definitely on it.
So if I were to try to, because I want to find the source of where it's being posted from, so kind of, I haven't been on that Russian site. I mean, obviously the profile was made. I didn't even make the profile of that. I'm just here. But so if I were to try to find a child site, what steps would I take to go find who's posting it?
Just any of the categories. Who's posting it? No clue.
Okay. Well, I guess lead me to where it is. Then from there we can try to see who's posting
just
it.
go to the site itself and any of the categories. It's posted.
Oh, they're not posting it on probably some nature category. Come on now.
There is. Typically on there, there's like nudist beach kind of content.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anywhere on there.
What category would you say has the most of it?
Probably straight up children.
There's a child category on there?
Yes.
Okay. So you click on that, and then what do you see?
It's typically just your standard kids, like family pictures. Then on a rare occasion, you see something with them exposed.
Exposed, like? Okay. What are the age ranges you've seen exposed?
Really, any age. There's.
You're wait. So any. I mean, so what are we talking? Like 10 and up, or?
No, any age.
Oh, so we're talking 0. Like they said. Wait, there are people posting infant babies on there.
I think I've seen it once.
Okay.
But
what was that picture? Like, what was the? So the reason I want to ask, I'm going to try to track that photo down. Obviously, I can't do it all myself. I'm a techno, but the right person can. So what did that? I had to ask you to relive this. I know you're not like into it, but like, what did that baby look like? Like, what race was it? Was it a boy, girl? What was the what was the pose?
White, female.
Okay, what was showing in that picture?
Diaper change scenario.
Okay, do you think that picture was like meant to kind of arouse people looking at it, or?
Probably. Honestly, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing with how much content is on the site.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it was.
Okay. Are there videos they post on there too, or?
I think it's just a picture site.
I guess a site called short for image search would probably be a picture site. That makes sense. So where do we? When did the video start? Like, obviously that's
like I said, I've seen some on there's Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
Or occasionally you'll see something, but primarily it is or I've seen videos is TikTok, or not TikTok, Twitter.
Like DM to you, or just posted on the feed?
Posted on the feed.
What?
Yeah. Type in pizza or kids, and on occasion something will pop up.
Got it. So what are the age ranges of the videos they've shown on like Telegram and Twitter?
Same thing.
0 on up?
Yeah. A little bit of everything.
God damn. So those videos with the babies, I mean, is it like them by themselves, them with an adult? How is it usually?
Yeah, typically them by themselves.
So a baby by himself?
Yes.
What's going on in the video?
As far as I've seen, just simply of them laying there.
And it's just, is it like accentuating any parts or?
Yeah, it zooms in on the area.
Okay, so it's like basically shows like, okay. Any ones with like adults or anything or?
One or two every once in a while. But I haven't seen too terribly much, honestly.
Okay, so when do you think the video started for you?
Probably about 3 months ago.
Really? So that's new.
Yeah. Like I said, the legal fake stuff I've been into for a couple years.
Yeah.
Trying to get out of it into regular or even older fake stuff.
Of course.
But then keep clicking through and you find something or other and random interests or curiosity gets the better of you.
Of course. So how many times, or I guess what compels you to type in, because obviously you wouldn't know to type in pizza and find that unless you type in pizza, found that. I guess what sparked your curiosity to type in pizza?
Just randomly seeing it on there. I was looking at the fake stuff.
Yeah. When you say fake stuff, like
the hentai.
Oh, I got you.
Even on Twitter, it's there. Looking through some of that. Even at that point, first time it was adult stuff.
Right.
Adult hentai.
Yeah, of course.
And then seeing images of other real kids, and the tag or the hashtag was pizza, and then one click led to another. And,
So how often, I'm asking this because it's like a discipline thing, right? Like, it's not. I'm not saying it only happens for kiddie, but like, how often are we a week?
Myself?
Yeah.
At least 3 times a day. To that kind of content. Like I said, I try to avoid it, but whenever it happens, it happens.
So how many times a week do you think you to, I guess, the child stuff? And I'm not judging, I'm just asking.
Probably about 4 times a week. Like I said, I try to avoid it.
Right.
I know it probably don't seem that way, considering where we ended up.
Hey, well, I'm sure we both try to avoid eating chocolate cake, and I could say, "Oh man, I'm on a diet right now." Anyway, 2 minutes later, so I get it. I know the feeling, but they can move, ma'am. No worries. Oh, can one of y'all just go explain to her?
All right, now you're involving extra people.
Oh. We have an excuse where it's like, basically we're just doing a documentary. It's not like. Nope. Yeah, I'm having you face this way because I'm going to blast your face everywhere. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest. There were, but obviously, if this was like a whole, like cinematic thing, I mean, I would say I don't give a what your feelings are, and I would be right. But obviously, I want this to get turned around for you because in the end, you wanted to stop. I wanted to stop. Like if you were sitting here telling me that, oh, I don't care, I didn't do nothing wrong, I'd be like, all right, well, I guess.
I definitely did something wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got to ask, man. Obviously, I heard the conversation, inside. Like I said, yeah, there was mics, there were cameras, of course, and what was kind of supposed to happen between the 3 of y'all tonight?
Like I said in there, I mean, since it came to this, honestly, I don't know how it would have ended up. I don't know if I would have went through it in that mindset.
Okay.
With everything going through, I did kind of want it, but
you did kind of want it. So let me ask this: so when we say want it, like what's it?
The interaction. Interaction with it.
Okay, so would that have been like forced or left up to them to do?
Definitely been left up to them.
Okay, like genuinely?
Yes,
I respect
like
that,
I said
man.
in there, didn't want to make anybody uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If anyone became uncomfortable, I was fine with leaving.
Okay, so you were sincere about that?
Yes.
Okay.
One of my big things is, since not necessary, consent with it. Good. Granted, age of consent thing is one thing, but
I get you. But the definition of consent is like permission, right? And permission can transcend ages. I hear that.
Is that a mic?
Oh yeah, I'm not about to have you go tell people that I threatened you. I'm not about to have you go and tell, oh, this big 6'4" guy tried to body slam. No, we're not doing that. But yeah, no, like I said, man, you're being transparent with me. I'm going to be fully transparent with you. But what was I going to say? God, I'm losing my train of thought. So there were times where you saw, I guess you saw some of your relatives, and it caused you to go in the bathroom. What about them aroused you like that?
Uh, Honestly, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That was back when I was still a virgin and almost a teenager, so probably just hormones and just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
Like I said, at that point, I was sharing a bedroom, 14-year-old, so I couldn't.
Did he ever like try to come on to you or anything? Or
No.
oh,
Like I said, I honestly couldn't stand him. He was kind of spoiled. Had a bad attitude about everything.
yeah. So are you from Michigan or from Georgia?
Georgia.
Okay, so I guess what made you move up here?
Honestly, the random situations constantly throughout the years. I've moved to 8 different states. Family just moving me back and forth.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. God, I gotta ask, man. Got any weapons in there? You got a little assassin's kit? What's in the briefcase?
Mainly clothes.
Okay. Is there like any condoms or anything?
No, there's.
There's condoms.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I'm not gonna ask you to like give me the briefcase. Obviously, I can't even take it from you. I don't have that authority. But like, I'll step it. Can you just open the briefcase and show me the condoms just to be safe?
Like I said, there are condoms in there. There's the.
Okay. Can you just show? I'm stepping away. Can you show me all that to be safe,
I'm
man?
not comfortable going to that step.
Okay. No problem.
Promise there are no weapons. I was coming here to hopefully meet someone to marry one day, but honestly, I'm kind of glad it led to this.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Oh, life is just a fried pickle, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you were hoping this would turn into like a marriage?
Honestly, I guess so. Like I said, it's been a while since I've dated anybody.
Right.
So, yeah, I guess with being able to talk to someone about this, even just openly.
Yeah.
It led to where I felt closer to her.
Would you consider yourself and that isn't something that stays that's permanent, but
yeah, I think that is someone who's wanting the content and doesn't care. I said I never really wanted it, and I want to get out of it.
Yeah.
But it just keeps coming back.
Right.
I mean, so yeah, I've seen the content. Yes, I've do it, but I do not enjoy it. Or I do not enjoy that I am aroused by it, which is what I think is someone.
The enjoyment of being aroused by it.
Yes.
So do you have the biggest post clarity the world's ever seen then?
After this, definitely.
Okay.
And every time I have hated myself for it.
Yeah.
But then again, clicking again leads to it. So.
Got it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I'm super lonely, 1 being I got to party as soon as you leave me alone. How lonely are you?
Like lonely as in like emotionally lonely or. Lonely?
However you interpret that.
Emotionally lonely. Probably an 8.
Okay.
Right. I'm sure all the calls have been recorded.
Like I said, dude, I'm not about to have you go tell people that I threatened you. So
none
yeah.
of this. I mean, the phone calls I've made with her.
Yeah.
My family life is hell. Everybody's using me for money, and their family, so I just keep handing out. So I feel like I'm getting used every which way with that.
Right.
And then, so yeah, mentally I'm like isolated, lonely. Like I said, it's been a couple years.
Fair enough. I got you.
So, granted, I'm probably fine with just, but
yeah, but eventually,
you want that connection.
Yeah, of course. So, and the only part of the reason I ask is lonely people tend to collect things because even when they think of whatever they to, they form some connection to that video. I'm not saying that you have a crush on whatever baby to, but still memories tend to get saved. So
hard memories, yeah. There's just some things that are burnt in my head that I've tried to forget.
Right. Well,
as far as physical copies like that, I've caught myself saving something once or twice, but then post clarity, I immediately remove it because I don't want to bring it back.
Right, right. I know, but you have an Android, right?
Yeah.
Okay, those aren't the most. That ain't exactly Trump's border we're talking about when it comes to phone security. It's more so like Biden's open border. I would not think of you as like a child collector. I don't think you'd declare yourself that, but obviously there's something on the phone you should probably get rid of. I mean, it's probably undisputable. So I'm just going to ask you. You're being very honest with me. I mean, are we talking hundreds of photos and videos on there, or just a couple, or how many? How many do you think would be on there?
Right now, I got nothing. Because post clarity kind of thing coming up here. I figured something like this could happen.
Okay. So did you wipe it before coming here?
Honestly, there was never anything on my phone. It was on my computer. I ended up forgetting that at home today, but I ended up wiping. Actually, it was last time I had anything was night before last.
Okay.
And I had anything downloaded. I immediately after ended up deleting it.
So how do you even save it on a computer? Is it saved like a folder on your desktop or something, or is it like?
That's where it was.
So what age ranges get downloaded?
Yeah. Honestly, a little bit of everything. Honestly, I have told her I'm not big into I ain't never seen any of the toddler kind of thing.
Sure.
Or young girl like that have gotten me actually excited. So.
So what do you think the youngest age you do it to is? On the internet, I know in person.
Actually, that they've said an age. I think it was 6.
Okay, well it's not. There's worse.
Yeah, and trust me, I definitely hate myself right now for it. But
yeah, of course.
And not just because I got caught, but because it's bringing all that bad memory of that it happened.
Yeah.
To the front.
So on the computer, is it like a Telegram or is it like the dark web or like both?
A little bit of both.
Here, people are. Well, let's just talk about the weather or something for now.
We're trying to get a camera shot again.
Oh.
You telling me to turn it off?
Like I said, just face this way, man. I'm obviously not telepathically communicating with them or anything, but So let's make sure they're out of earshot. Yeah, man. If it was just to put you on blast, obviously I had to talk louder when they're coming, right? But
I respect that.
Yeah, man. For real.
Yeah. And I thank you for honestly doing all this.
Dude, I thank you, man. I think tonight you're part of the problem, and tomorrow you're gonna be part of the solution. I really do.
So I'm guessing you've done this a couple of times.
A few times.
What are the next steps?
Well, I think that I don't really get a chance to ask too many people this because a lot of these people, sure, even when they're forthcoming about a few things, it doesn't seem like they actually want to change. It just seems like, yeah, so what? And I'm like, oh, okay. But you actually seem sincere about wanting to change.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to for the longest time because we tried that Russian website, and you're the third person off of there who I've interacted with, and I can tell you are by far separated as like the least bad. I mean, these people in there are, dude, you do not want to be on there when you're 30, bro. Like, you don't want 6 more years of that, right?
Yeah.
But
honestly, I don't want any of it.
No,
like I've told you,
exactly.
I hate myself for it.
Right.
But it's part of who I am now. It's always going to be there.
Right.
I got to figure out how to come to terms with it and how to move past it and not fall back into it.
So is it a struggle to not fall back into it?
Yes. Like I said, I've tried to avoid it. Tried looking at just stuff like I said, I can get off on anything.
Yeah.
But clicks lead to clicks, and then it ends up there. So not just computers, but you slightly see something and it's hard mentally to not click.
Yeah, it's like the door should be closed instead of just cracked open a little bit,
like
right?
An alcoholic with an open bottle.
Yes, exactly, man. Interesting. So when did you start getting these feelings in general? Because I know you said the internet stuff started about a year ago, but when did like the feelings start for you? Like, hey, I got something going on here.
To the point where it was actually knowing that it was the children.
Yeah.
Probably about 5 years ago, whenever it really started hitting with the hentai stuff. Like I said, I think with my nieces, it was like I said, just forget that I was a teenager,
Yeah.
and probably that little bit of rebellion is something that's not supposed to be done.
Right. Yeah, so the taboo of it.
Yeah.
Of course. So what I've wanted to do for the longest time is the dark web. How in the hell do you get on there? Like, how would I find people like on there? Like,
How to find people? I have no clue.
Okay. Well, I guess where do you go to see that stuff on the dark web? Like, how do you do it?
Yes. Firstly, you get the dark web.
Yeah.
It's called a Tor browser.
Okay.
Download that, and from there you can type in any random things you might think would lead to it, and eventually something will lead to something. Some will lead to larger links that have hundreds of content. Most of that they claim to have hundreds of content.
Yeah.
It's all paid.
Have you ever paid for this stuff?
No.
No.
I can't justify paying even regular because it's
Like no OnlyFans or any of that. Yeah.
It's not just because you can find free stuff,
Right.
but if I'm going to pay for something, it's got to be something I truly want.
Right.
And even regular, do I actually want this that badly?
Right.
Or is it just something else that you can waste your money on?
Yeah, paying definitely seems like a little bit farther than just kind of seeing sometimes. Gosh, so the dark web. So you go to the Tor browser. So Tor, yeah, I've heard of Tor. So that's. I mean, just honestly, like, what are some stuff you typed in to even find that?
Just your simple getting would lead to a couple of things.
Jesus, okay.
So that's an open browser.
Yeah, so it's that simple.
Unfiltered.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the name. Now I want to be completely honest with you because, well, this gives me the chance to get out of it.
I think so. Genuinely, yeah.
Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen to me. I don't know if you got cops waiting around the corner.
No, I'm just kidding.
There's no telling. I mean, I'm just a guy who's done something illegal.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're not. You're not wrong. I mean,
I'm just to seeing that kind of stuff. But,
no, you absolutely did some illegal. I mean, there's no going around that.
Yeah,
but it's like
coming here technically wasn't illegal. Granted, the premise, but that's.
Listen, buddy. Nobody knows the Michigan laws better than I do. No, just kidding. No, but I mean, yeah, it's probably. I mean, it's not the best look, honestly. But all you can do, hey, man, we just make sure it doesn't happen again, right? And if the way out of that is like, hey, you know what? Accountability. Who cares?
I have asked before. I'm not saying that you didn't answer.
Yeah.
Kind of got off topic. But,
Right.
The next steps forward. Not just what are you guys going to do?
Sure.
But, have you guys like rehabilitated people, or do you have connections?
I do. So I know he's a student of mental health. His name's Gunther. He's kind of like on call for me. He's very very good. He's like in school so he's not like a licensed therapist, not a licensed psychiatrist. I mean, technically can't give medical advice, but he is in school, and I mean, he loves this. I mean, obviously he wants to make a difference, right? And he's a very interesting guy.
He likes the psychology of it.
Sure.
Figure out why.
Yeah, that's absolutely a part of it. I'm gonna try to give him a call right now.
And that I actually respect because that's a question I got is definitely why.
Yeah. Here, I'm
A
gonna.
little bit more because
Oh, I think the lady might have called over there.
that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna call Gunt here. Yeah, no problem.
Hello, Mr. Flowers.
Hey, Gunther, I'm doing that thing tonight I told you about.
Yes, I was wondering how it's been going. Are you with Cody?
I am with Cody, yeah.
Okay, I'd love to speak with him briefly if it's possible.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I mean, I'm just holding the phone here at my stomach, but it's at his face.
Cody, hi, my name's Gunther. I'm a student of mental health, and I want to thank you for speaking to Mr. Flowers. It's by speaking to him that we learn through you ways to protect kids. Before Mr. Flowers is on his way, would you mind if he flipped through your camera roll? Oh, that's okay. Would you consider...
Probably not.
Okay.
Okay.
Trust me, I've
When you're
thought about it.
reborn,
Yeah, I've thought about it because this is not something I want.
Right.
What year were you born, Cody?
I don't think I am yet. I definitely need some psychology.
What year were you born?
Oh, what year? Oh, 2000.
Okay. And do you think if you had a doll that looked something like that would help you as a tool to not seek out real victims?
I think that could go both ways. I think the dollar thing could go both ways. It could help people to avoid
Now,
it.
I know you're a gamer too, Cody. What type of PC do you use?
My PC broke like 2 years ago.
What brand do you use of PC? What brand?
It was Oni.
Okay, do you have any prior criminal history, Cody?
No.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You may have dodged a bullet, and I'd like to know if you have some plans for the future. If you need some help reaching those goals.
Well, we're near Detroit, Gunther. I think he's dodged a lot of bullets up here.
Cody, do you know about ICAC? ICAC, ICAC.
No.
It's an acronym in my field. This means I can't act concerned. And I would tell you that Mr. Flowers and I are not like that. We are very concerned. And I actually do some volunteering with the NSDAP. And we're on the cutting edge. Dr. Andrew Long has done some work into accountability buddies. And I think we would like to get you an accountability partner. Cody, who in your life would you like to make aware of your issues and possibly keep a closer eye on you?
Honestly, I don't think there is someone I could depend on like that. I think if any of my family knew about it.
Are you involved in the church?
Unfortunately, no. I've fallen out of religion. I think due to this.
Now, I also do some of my study under Dr. Corey Pepper, who has been doing some pioneering work on pumpkin extract to reduce the kind of urges that you have. Do you find certain times of the day you are than others?
Oh.
I'll tell you what, I'll stay in stock for as long as you want.
Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have no problem with talking to you guys. I want to be forward. I want to be open.
Right.
But
no, 100%. Wait, Gunther, I think the cops are here. I got to go, man.
Cody, it's time for your close-up.
We'd like to talk to you, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Just give us a minute with them.
Yeah.
so,
Gunther, I got to go. The cops are here, man.
Bye.
We have you guys go down there.
Yep. No problem. Yep.
Appreciate it.
Chris, let's do an outro. Chris, let's do a little Twitter outro. Alright guys, be sure to join locals in the pinned comment. Over 100 videos early and uncensored. We do travel the most impacted state list, and yeah, so this is our like 6th Macomb County arrest. Yeah, mugshots, conviction updates.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. So, was explaining a little bit.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. For
We're
sure.
trying to talk to him.
For sure.
Get what's going on. So. That's right.
Yeah. All right. We have a group called Poachers. We travel across the country catching all poachers. Yeah. We're from Houston, Texas, but we have arrests in 48 states, convictions in 41, and this would be hopefully our 6th arrest in Macomb County in just the past couple months. And yeah, so usually we pose as a minor online. In this case, we're posing as a mom of 2 kids, just basically kind of advertising them. And he found us on this Russian website. We post like an ad on there. It's called like IMGC, and we have it all saved, but we post like an ad on there, and we just had our Telegram name, and he messages us on Telegram, kind of saying, hey, I'm interested in the family lifestyle. And usually we have a ton of chat logs, but with him, I mean, he solicited minors for all the way, but it was all over the phone. We recorded everything, but it was all just like phone calls, but we have it all to send to y'all.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, he expressed interest in wanting to travel all the way from Akron, Ohio to come here to go have with.
So he is from Ohio, as far as you're aware of?
Yes, and his mom dropped him off here. And so on the hidden camera, he inside the Sting house, he admits to.
So you have a.
Yeah, it's one of those apartments over there.
Over here? Okay.
Yeah, and on the hidden camera, he admits to his 2-year-old niece and to being into quote-unquote cheese pizza, if you're familiar with that. Cheese pizza, child.
Okay.
And yeah, so eventually I come in, I'm like, hey man, let's have a conversation. At first he's not too keen to talk, but he's like, oh, well, you gotta put the cameras away. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So they stand over there, and I just stand on the corner with him, and I tell him it's voluntary to talk to me. No voices were raised, no threats were made from either of us. And he ends up admitting to me that he did in fact a 2-year-old niece down in Thomasville, Georgia. He gave the niece's name, and he gave his sister's name, who's the mom of the niece. And yeah, like he reviewed the niece's name is she's now not 2 years old. She's like probably 7 or 8 now, and it happened in Thomasville, Georgia. And he also described videos of babies being that he's watched to me on the dark web.
Okay. So you just kind of talked to him about this stuff. He's been kind of forthcoming.
Pretty
Is his
forthcoming.
mom still around here, or when did he get dropped off?
She's, I guess, at the day's end somewhere around here. I don't know.
Like how long ago did he get here?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, like to the.
Yeah, probably an hour ago. An hour ago.
Okay, so you've been talking to him for an hour
Yeah.
or whatever, and that was back at over here.
Yeah.
And all this documentation, recordings, and stuff like that. Where do you have that?
Well, we just have basically, if y'all send an Axon link, we just get that to y'all tonight.
Okay. And then I guess additionally, do you guys do any type of other documentation with this, like kind of write up like what exactly happened, or we can give you a statement?
Yeah, we can do a statement.
To write out what happened?
Absolutely.
And how many of you were actually like involved with this guy, like tonight, or communication with him, or whatever?
Two filmers, and then us 4 right here talked to him at some point.
So in various capacities, all 4 of you talked to
Right, and then
Okay.
he also had said on the hidden camera and to me that he was interested in having any type of with the family. So.
And how old were these kids supposed to be?
11 and 13.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get you guys going on that in just a minute. Let me check in with my other officers here.
Got it. And I did something illegal tonight.
All right. Very good.
We went to Baltimore earlier this month. We just went to the station. They had an SD card reader. We just got our video on there. And as for all the audio calls, I could send an accent, but the easiest way is probably they're all approved to YouTube, right? Okay. We got to upload them. They're not public on YouTube, but it's just private YouTube and stuff. Either way, we're getting all stuff. He's from Houston.
Alex, he has his laptop. He has a laptop.
He has what?
He has a laptop.
Oh, wow.
He has like some device in there.
Sir, what was your name? Randall? I'm Sir. So, I appreciate you being forthcoming with everything. Somebody else at our station. Okay? Are you willing to go do that? Okay. Well, if you'll go back with him, we're gonna take you over to the station. We're gonna go talk to him and figure out where we're going. Okay? All right. So, is it okay if Officer Albert here takes the briefcase here, and then are you able to? Yeah. Okay. You're gonna go with Officer Roberts to take that there. Where's your car? No, just walk over there. Just walk over there. All right.
All right. What's up, John?
I'm sorry.
It's Alex Rosen.
Alex. So here's what the plan is. Are you all right? So they want to talk to everyone. They want to talk to us. So if you guys have time,
Anywhere in public.
yeah, anyway.
This white car here, all right? What do you got in your pocket?
If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.